We're afraid of what people will think, or we're afraid we're not good enough, or we're afraid we're too much. And so we hold ourselves back. When we do that, we're muting ourselves. And there are too many people that are muting themselves in the world. And I, for so many years, was one of them. I've discovered the power of unmuting myself, of showing up in the world in a way that is joyfully expressed and boldly alive. That's something that has been so important to me as I've discovered how freeing it is to be unmuted, to unmute our body and to unmute our ideas and to unmute our desires, to unmute ourselves in relationships and at work, and to be our own advocates and to ask for what we want and need. The unmuted life is a life that is fully alive and fully expressed and confident and clear. And to me, it's the only way that I know how to live now. I know what it's like to feel confined and stuck and small and silenced. And I also know what it feels like to be expressed and alive and joyful and present and seen. And it's so much better of a life to be unmuted. And that is what I want to bring you into. Are you ready to unmute yourself? Let's make it happen. Hey everybody, and welcome to a very merry unmuted Christmas. I'm your host, Rachel Druckenmiller. This is the last show of the year. This is the last Unmute Yourself show of the year. And believe it or not, this is how things kicked off in 2021. This was the very first live show I ever did. I was nervous and I didn't know what to expect. And all of you came out with such support and encouragement and joy, and it really put me at ease. Also having the incredible producer behind the scenes, Tim Sohn, making all of this happen so seamlessly is something that puts my mind at ease as well. So I just want to welcome everyone who's here. Robert is here from Phoenix, Arizona. We've got Bobby Lee. Welcome. Merry Christmas. Veda is here. Hey, Veda. Brian. Woo woo. Brian and Annie Lee. But Brian and Nancy had a fantastic show on Saturday. It was super fun. Annie was dressed up like an elf. It was so entertaining. So welcome. Oh, David, so glad that you've made it. I'm thrilled that all of you are here. This is going to be your very own special Christmas concert, courtesy of yours truly. And I'm excited to be here with all of you. And we're going to have a lot of fun. And one of the things I like to do starting off this experience, I'm going to share a bunch of different songs. We're going to have a surprise guest. And there's going to be a version of one of the songs I sing that we're going to give you the ability to access on YouTube, so that if you wanted to share that individual song with people or listen to it again yourself, you're going to be able to. So this is going to be super, super fun. Marielle, welcome. Mike, Toby, so glad you're here. So to get started, one of the things that I like to do, I like to share, different things about traditions as we're getting started in the show. And one of the things my husband and I love to do is every year we get each other an ornament that represents something from the year. So a few years ago, we are obsessed with escape rooms. And a few years ago, he got me this little thing that says, it's a little snowman and it has escape room stuff, clue, time is running out, riddles, all this kind of stuff. And then in 2020, during the pandemic, I think I got him this ornament. It says, "Happy birthday, Jesus. Sorry your party's so lame. Quarantine Christmas 2020, Michael Scott from The Office." And it's one of our favorite parts. So I don't know what my ornament is this year, but I have two special ones for Bill that I'm excited to give him. So as we're gearing up, I want to invite you to drop into the chat. As we're thinking about Christmas. Some of you shared your favorite Christmas songs. Some of those I'm going to be singing today. Others I can put on the list for next year. But if you want to drop into the chat, what is your favorite food around this time of year, favorite holiday food, something that is a treat, something that you don't normally have. Maybe it's something as simple as like a candy cane, or maybe it's a certain kind of cookie that you love. When I was growing up, my mom and I always baked cookies together, and then we brought them around and delivered them to our neighbors. And it was a really, really fun thing and a special memory. And she still does it. My mom's been doing this for like, I don't know, almost 40 years, and it's super cool. So feel free to let us know, drop into the chat. What is your favorite food this time of year? If you haven't already shared your favorite song, what is one of your favorite songs? And yes, it's always fun to know where you're tuning in from. So responding to any of those questions. Let's see. Are we having an echo? Hopefully not. No echo, just Brian. Okay. I got the thing from behind the scenes and the producer. So maybe Brian refresh the page. So glad to hear there's not an echo. There's always a moment where you're like, oh, shoot, is something not working? But I think we're good. So Laura, welcome. Jessica, welcome. So glad that you're here. Annie is tuning in from the North Pole, which is very special. So we have a special elf here today with us, everybody. I'm not sure if you knew that, but something really exciting. So without further ado, of course, several from the North Pole. Without further ado, I just want to get us started. What do you guys think? What do you think about diving into doing some fun Christmas songs? Some songs I'm going to sing snippets of the song. Others I'm going to sing the full song. And I'll be honest, y'all, I was super run down last week and my voice was really struggling. So I rested up my voice pretty much all weekend so that I'd be able to do this with all of you. So send in your prayers and good vibes to me that my voice makes it through this show. So here we go. Let me get a sip of water. Glad you like the outfit, Laura. You know, a vest and a pair of reindeer antlers. I think they kind of, bring joy into the season. So here we go. Let's get started, everybody. All right. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. Yeah. There we go. All I want for Christmas is you. All I want for Christmas is all of you. So glad that you're here. So grateful. Jen, welcome. Jen's a new LinkedIn friend. And Jen, I'm so glad that you're here, that you joined us from the Ozarks. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So intro to get us started. And now what I'm going to do something fun that I did not do last year, that I was able to figure out how to do for a couple of songs this year, which is give us a little bit of an accompaniment because, why not? So here we go. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, your troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, your troubles will be miles away. Here we are, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us gather near to us once more. Through the years, we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. There we are. Have yourself a merry little Christmas, y'all. Oh, Dr. Cynthia, so glad you're here. Robert, welcome. Oh, I saw that you were here. Let's see. Oh, so glad you love that one. Rich. The voice just called. You win. Rich, you're so funny. Thank you. Oh my gosh, y'all just make me feel so great. Thank you so much. Alicia, you made it, Alicia. I know you weren't sure if you're going to make the live. Laura, thank you. Teresa. Oh, Teresa, so good to see you here. Wonderful, wonderful. Jen and Toby. Yeah, I love that one. Is it just, such a beautiful song. Hi, Laura. Hi, Laura. Glad that you're here. I'm feeling encouraged, everybody. I'm feeling encouraged. We made it a sixth of the way through. Oh, I'm so glad that that really resonated. And I think, just this idea of the emotion behind that song of thinking, faithful friends who are dear to us gather near to us once more, something I think we took for granted prior to 2 years ago. And so it's such a gift to be able to spend time with people that we love. Like, I'm going to be going to North Carolina tomorrow with my husband to see my brother and his family. So his wife and their 3 kids, our nieces and nephew. And I'm so excited. And, just the fact that that's possible now is something I'm so, so grateful for. So, let's make sure we really appreciate the people in our lives that maybe we missed out on time with, that we now get the opportunity to spend time with, because it's very, very special. So, all right. The next one, I'm going to do a little a cappella. I think this is one of Toby's favorite songs, if I am correct on this. So let me get a little sip of water. There we are. And here we go. Let's do some a cappella, friends. The app is called Pocket Pitch, by the way. So if you're a singer or musician, it's pretty fantastic. Okay. What child is this who laid to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping, whom angels greet with anthems sweet, while shepherds watch are keeping? This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him, Lord, the babe, the Son of Mary. So bring him incense, gold, and myrrh, come, peasant king, to own him. The King of Kings salvation brings. Let loving hearts enthrone him. Raise, raise the song on high. The Virgin sings her lullaby. Joy, joy, for Christ is born, the babe, the Son of Mary. The babe, the Son of Mary. The babe, the Son of Mary. There you go. What child is this? I love that one. I have a solo with the Choral Arts Society. Thanks, Laura. I should look into that. Toby, I knew you'd like that one. I remembered from last year. Shout out to Pocket Pitch. Seriously. And yes to dark chocolate as well. Dark chocolate is a real winner. Oh, Sri, so glad that you've made it too. Oh my gosh, I just want to say I'm feeling all the love and warmth that you are all sending to me. So thank you so much. Annie, I'm just gonna do this every day for my self-esteem. Because you guys make me feel really darn good about myself. So thank you. Thank you for that. Oh my gosh, y'all are the best. If you're just joining us, welcome. This is me singing Christmas songs to you for an hour. And I'm so glad to do it. So far, we've gotten through 3 songs. We've got another snippet of a song, and then I have a special guest coming to join us. Melinda, so glad that you are here. Oh my gosh. Melinda, so by the way, y'all, Melinda sent me this incredible mug that you saw me post about. I'm drinking tea out of it. Just a girl who loves peacocks. In the backside, stand out, be a colorful character, love boldly, share your unique voice, bring joy to others, and strut your stuff. I'm taking that advice today. So again, thank you, Melinda, for being such a sweet and wonderful, thoughtful person. And Janine, oh my gosh, Janine is here. Yay, 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 yay. This is the best, y'all. Okay, let's do another one. And you can, by the way, sing along where you are. You're all muted. No one's going to judge how you sound. So if you want to sing along with us, you can do that. Let me get my note here. All right. Here we go. Here's our next song. Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and Blitzen and all his reindeers pulling on the reins. Bells are ringing, children singing, all is merry and bright. So hang your stockings and say your prayers, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. He's got a bag that's filled with toys for boys and girls again. Hear those sleigh bells jingle, jangle, oh, what a beautiful sight. So jump in bed and cover your head, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. 'Cause Santa Claus comes tonight. 'Cause Santa Claus comes tonight. There y'all go. Here comes Santa Claus. That mug was, Laura asked, the mug came from, I think, Amazon. Melinda, maybe you can drop the link in the chat. So yeah, it came from Amazon. If anyone wants to check it out and get it for yourself, let's be mug twins. Bob, welcome Boston into house, listening while you make some lunch. Perfect thing. Oh, and Amanda here. Oh my gosh. Y'all are making me so happy. Should we bring our guest up? I should probably let our guests know that they need to come in here. Give me 1 second. Come on. Okay. Everybody, our special guest today, is my husband, Bill, everybody. Yay! This is my husband, Bill. You've heard me talk about him a lot. You've seen me post about him a lot. And he and I first connected in college almost a long time ago. Let's see. Yeah, 2013, 18 years ago, almost 18 years ago. In college, and we connected over music, you guys. We would play and sing. He played piano, and I would sing with him in the chapel on campus. And we almost got kicked out because campus safety would come at 11 o'clock and be like, "What are you guys doing in here?" And we're like, "We're literally just playing music." And so music has always been a point of connection for us. And he's a Packers fan. So if we have any Wisconsinites here, go Pack, go. Yes, very, very proudly sporting that. So I asked him, I was like, would you just play a little guitar for one of the songs that I'm going to do? So I just have to change a couple settings on my mic so that you can hear him. So let me do that real quick. There's all sorts of fancy stuff that happens in the background of these things. Who knew? And we tried for a half hour last night to figure this out. Oh, Rich is from Wisconsin. Rich is love the Christmas sweater. Mm-hmm. So here we go. We're going to sing a little bit of a song. And this song has a special place in my heart because I lived in a country called Spain in the fall of 2004, right before we met. And so I have an affinity for anything that is Spanish language. And so this little snippet of that we're about to sing is, well, he's going to play, I'm going to sing, is a song you can guess in the chat. I bet y'all know what it is. Feel free to guess, but we will go ahead and start playing, and I'm going to sing. And again, feel free to sing along with us from home. Let's go. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Do, do, do. Everybody just give a round of applause to Bill in the chat. Let's show Bill some love. Yay, Bill. I asked him last night if he would do that. Then he did it. So we love Bill. Sending a virtual duet your way. Aw. I love you. Thanks for coming. Okay. Mwah. I'll see you in a little bit.
Okay.
Aw, the best. The best. Oh, that's so cool, Janine. So Janine and her daughter, you have matching Christmas jammies this year. Feliz Navidad ones. You can show the recording of this to your daughter too if you want to, Janine. That's kind of fun. And Laura, by the way, a lot of the amazing graphics that you see on the stuff that I do or reels that you see if you follow me on Instagram, Laura is the mastermind behind all those things. And Laura has something in common with me in that she lived in Spain for a year and taught English to the Spanish students there. So special. So it's a beautiful country, beautiful, beautiful country. If you ever get a chance to go, the people are amazing. They're dynamic. The food is delicious. It's colorful. It's vibrant. There's dancing. There's music. It's the best. I want to go back. So thank you all so much for your support of of that and celebrating my hubby. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do two things. So I'm going to share, some of you have seen this. We're going to do something special right now. I'm going to share with you, some of you have seen this. It's kind of funny to see the closed captioning for that song. Toby, I'll have to go back and look. That's amusing. So one of the things that we're going to do now, I want to share with you, I wrote a poem last week, and we're going to tee up a song, actually a recording of a song that I did. I did the lead vocals on it. My husband did piano, and my friend Ashley sang the harmony. And it's so beautiful, and it's an opportunity for me to give my voice a rest for a moment. But also, we're going to drop in the chat a link to the YouTube version of the song. So if you want to go listen to it after the show, or you want to share it with somebody, the song's on YouTube, and so you're welcome to do that. So we wanted to say, hey, what would be something fun that we could give you that's like a takeaway? It would be that. So what we're about to do is I'm going to share a poem with you as we transition into one of my favorite Christmas songs, one that everyone's familiar with. And I think it's a reminder, this poem I'm going to share, I wrote last week just in the wake of the passing of Twitch, who was the DJ and dancer on the Ellen Show. And I don't know about you, but I watched that show a lot. And so I was really shocked to hear of his passing, that he had taken his life. And I had all these words that were stirring up in me. And I wrote a poem, and some of you have seen it. I posted the video on LinkedIn, but I'm going to go ahead and read it to you now. And here's what I'm going to ask you to do. I'm going to ask you to think of somebody in your life who is a bright light. I'm going to ask you to think of, and I can put all my filters back on here. Hold on one second. All my audio things that I swapped for Bill. There we go. So I'm going to invite you to think about someone who's a bright light in your life, someone who lights up your world in some way, who when you're with them, when you talk to them, when you interact with them, that your day just gets better and brighter. And I'm going to ask you, while the song is playing, so after I read the poem, while the song is playing that follows the poem, I'm going to ask you to reach out to one of those people and just say something like, hey, I just want to thank you for being a bright light in my life. I appreciate you. I love you. I value you, whatever feels appropriate for you to say. And then we're going to come back and we're going to do like, I don't know, I think like 6 or 7 more songs after that. So that's a heads up on what is coming. So I'm going to go ahead and share with you this poem, which is on my LinkedIn page on a video. It's also on my Instagram page. And hi, Liz. Welcome, Liz. Tammy, oh, so good to see you here. This is wonderful. So we're at an interlude for those that are just joining. I'm going to share a poem that I wrote last week. Just a reminder to check in on people. We're going to play a song that's a recording of it, and we're going to drop the link in the chat for you to access it after. And then I'm going to keep on singing some live music. All right. So here we go. This poem is called The Brightest Lights. Check on the light bulbs. You know who they are. The ones that burn brightest, the ones that ignite us, the ones that remind us what it feels like to be alive. They light up every room they enter. They're the center of attention. We feel their warmth, we fan their flame, while they secretly, silently suffer in pain. In a dungeon of darkness, trapped in a mind that is telling them lies. Just be the strong one, the nothing's ever wrong one, the go along to get along one. You're too much to handle, you are all alone. You'll never get through this, don't pick up the phone. Don't be a burden, you can't let them down. We don't see them dimming until they're snuffed out. But they seem so happy, they had it all. If only we knew they felt so small. The way we show up may not be what is real. It's like we're all wearing masks to conceal what we feel, with invisible backpacks weighing each of us down. We're supposed to be smiling, always fun to be around. But we don't always feel it. Sometimes we are sad, but we're told not to show it, to always be glad. Let's check on the light bulbs before they fade out. They burn so brightly, they risk burning out. When you think of a light bulb, reach out and check in. Don't hesitate, initiate. Be the light for them. So y'all, text your bright lights. Text someone in your life who was one of those bright spots, one of those bright lights, someone who brings you warmth. Let them know that you appreciate them. And we're going to play Silent Night now. Again, I was singing the lead vocals. My husband was playing piano. My friend Ashley is the harmony. I really hope you enjoy it. It's one of my favorite versions of this song, a little biased, but I hope you enjoy it. And while you're listening to the song, text at least 1 or maybe 2 or even 3 bright lights in your life and let them know that you appreciate them. And we'll be back with more live music. Tim?
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright. silent night, holy night, Son of God, love's pure light, radiant beams from thy holy face. With the dawn of redeeming grace, Jesus, Lord, at thy birth, Jesus, Lord, at thy birth.
There you go, everybody. That was my first. Here, let's put on some bells. Huh? A little bit of fun. That was my, I guess, my second recorded song. I recorded a song with a church that I was a part of years ago. But that was a fun one. It was a fun one to do. Your favorite Christmas song, Bill? I'm so glad to hear that. I love that one too. It's just such a beautiful song, isn't it? Like there's just a peacefulness about it. There's this sort of like you can rest in it. I don't know how else to explain it, but it is such a grounding song that I think whenever I hear it, it just sort of like stops me in my tracks, you know? So thank you all. Let us know. Drop in the chat if you messaged a bright light. Would love to know. Drop in the comments. Great headbands. Glad you like them. I don't even know where I got these. A couple years ago. They're fun. Bobby, thank you. Liz, thank you. Annie. Oh, Laura. So glad that you're enjoying it. You can find it on YouTube. Yeah, Tim will drop the link in again, Melinda. It is on YouTube, available for anyone to listen to. Makes me look like St. Lucia. It does, right? Who has like the braids around her head and stuff. Yes. Very grounding. Yeah. So that was really fun. Doing that song, we did that in my friend John's basement. And it was a really beautiful, fun song to sing. So with that, let me go ahead. How about some more songs? Who's ready for it? You can say I am. Let us know if you're ready for some more music, ready for some more live singing. Thank you for giving me that little break. Tim's ready. All right. Who else is ready? Who's ready for some more live music? That's what's coming at you. Again, thank you all so much for being here. I'm Rachel Druckenmiller. We're singing Christmas songs. I've got about 6 more or so songs to sing to you all today, and I'm really, really excited about it. Oh, Tammy sent my text to one of my favorite people that brings light to my life. Wonderful. Janine. I think Janine's ready. I don't want to deprive her anymore of delaying this. So Mike's ready, Veda, Tammy, Liz. All right, y'all are awesome. And I'm so glad. Yes, Bob, I agree. Brian Schulman is a bright light, a major bright light for sure. For sure. I think to many people. So shout out to Brian Schulman. And Laura says, Silent Night makes me think of the manger scene in Diner. Watched that part being filmed when I was young. So cool. How fun is that? If you're ready, say ready. We've got the hype crowd in the chat there with Annie Lee. All right, so here we go. Let me get my note for this one. All right, more songs for you. Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary soul rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees,
Oh, hear the angel voices. Oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night divine, oh, night divine. There y'all go. A little bit of Oh Holy Night. Toby, I'm playing all your favorites today. This is the best of hits for Toby. So glad you like that one, Tammy. My favorite version of that song, and who like slays that song? Mariah Carey. Get after it. Have you heard her version? Her version is like on another planet. Absolutely another planet. And I love it. If any Mariah fans in here, let us know, because her music, that is what I grew up listening to. Amy Grant and Mariah Carey Christmas were like over and over again in that cassette tape growing up. They are my favorites. And let's see here. All right. So we're going to go to, this is a fun one. This is like a gospel choir song. So some of y'all know, if you've been around for a while, you know that gospel choir is like, that is the thing that helped me find my voice in college. And so I love this song. It's a really fun one. And I mean, I think they're all fun, but this song, it's just a special one. I think people forget that it's like a Christmas song, but it is. So let me get my starting pitch here. Welcome, welcome. If you're just joining us, Russ, so good to see you here. All right. So here we go. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. While shepherds kept their watching o'er silent flocks by night, behold, throughout the heavens there shone a holy light. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. The shepherds feared and trembled when low above the earth rang out the angel chorus that hailed our Savior's birth. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. That Jesus Christ is born. There you go. A little bit of Go Tell It on the Mountain. Love it, love it, love it, Annie Lee. I'm so glad. Yeah, right? I mean, just get a little gospel up in here, you know, like it changes things. There's certain energy. Ooh. Toby's going to send me a song that might inspire something for next year. So stay tuned. Stay tuned, stay tuned. Pun intended, absolutely. Oh, you're so kind, Toby. Yes. I mean, honestly, like, and y'all know this, I posted about this before. I mean, my faith really informs a lot of how I show up on here and why I show up with grace and compassion and kindness and love as best as I can, and honesty and courage. You know, so much of that is rooted in those roots. So, Toby, thank you for calling that out. It is absolutely an important part of who I am. All right, let's sing. This is a fun one. I keep saying it's a fun one. They're all fun ones. But this one, let me get a little sip of, get a little sip of tea. Sorry, dropped something on the ground. A little sip of tea. And I'm going to sing a song that y'all know this. You knew this when you were like 5 years old. So this is a song that, you know, I think puts everybody in a good mood. So let's get after it. Okay. Alrighty. Frosty the snowman was a jolly, happy soul with a corncob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal. Frosty the snowman is a fairy tale, they say. He was made of snow, but the children know how he came to life one day. There must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found. For when they placed it on his head, he began to dance around. Old Frosty the snowman was alive as he could be. And the children say he could laugh and play just the same as you and me. Thumpity thump thump thumpity thump thump, look at Frosty go. Thumpity thump thump thumpity thump thump over the hills of snow.
There we go. Oh, and I love it. We've got the snowman. Annie Lee's got it with the snowman. Love it. Oh my gosh, y'all are just so the best. Okay. Annie Lee, literally yelling from the mountains of Utah. Laura, I'm here to bottle up my energy. Here's where this comes from, you guys. I muted a lot of this. This was not how I was for most of my life. Believe it or not. It was not. I was shy and guarded and reserved and afraid of what people would think of me. So sometimes I'm still afraid of that. But I was just this muted, hold up version of myself. And I swear to you, when I was in church as a kid, I would sing like Silent Night, Holy Night, like really quietly. If I didn't want anyone to hear me, because I was so afraid of what they would think of me, or I was so afraid of being too loud or too much or being off key or something like that. And it held me back from expressing myself. So the reason I'm so passionate about getting unmuted is because for most of my life, I was muted. And so I just want to share that when you connect to something you're passionate about, when you're connecting to spreading your joy and pouring out from the thing that brings you joy, whatever that thing is, it has this contagion effect and it lights other people up. So that's where that, like, a lot of that comes from. It's like this bottled up thing that was bottled up for very long, and it was finally like, if I'm being honest with you. So glad. Oh, thank you. I love Frosty. Yeah, totally. You guys make me smile. This is a great one. Okay, I've got some more musical accompaniment, but I'm just curious. Drop in the chat favorite songs. There's one that maybe I do not have on my list that I will sing if I know it well enough. So drop in the chat. What's your favorite song you have not yet heard? Favorite Christmas song you have not yet heard, and we'll see if we can squeeze it in. So drop in the chat, favorite Christmas song you have not yet heard. We have 2 more left, just a heads up. But just like take a moment and let us know. Take a moment and let us know your favorite. And then I might be able to make room for that. Santa baby. I wish I knew all the words to that. I don't, but there's your line, Veda. Yeah. Like oh, Mary, did you know is a good one too? Yeah. The first Noel. Is that what you're talking about, Annie Lee? The angels did say was to certain poor shepherds in fields as they lay. Something, yeah, I feel like these things I should know, but it's been a minute. I can pull it up. Favorite song you haven't heard yet? Ooh, I did that one last year, Toby. Do you remember? The Mary, did you know that your baby boy? Take a vote. What do y'all want? I'll squeeze it in before what I have planned because I love you guys so much. This is what being unmuted is. It's like you just do a thing. If I mess up a song, you're still gonna be here and support me anyway. So what's the biggest risk? Like that's the biggest risk. I'll take it. Hallelujah. Like the Leonard Cohen one, Janine. I did a version of that I shared on LinkedIn. I'll send it to you. Okay. I'm seeing Mary, did you know, so far has the most comments. God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day. That's all I know. Oh man, any other votes? Any other votes in terms of your favorite Christmas song that you have not heard yet? Oh my God. Favorite Christmas song you have not heard yet? I'm seeing a tie for 2 here. Yes. Oh, Leslie, welcome. Oh my gosh. All right. I'm going to see if I can squeeze them both in. You guys are so hilarious. I don't think my voice is capable of doing Alleluia today. But I will drop the link in the comments to when I did the recording of that song and I posted on LinkedIn, and maybe I'll post it again soon. I think I did it around Easter time, actually. That's why. Yeah, Janine, you did hear me sing it. I'm like, I posted around Easter time. Okay. Now, I don't know my opening note for this, so it's going to be a little bit of a experiment. So here we go. The first Noel, the angel did say, was to certain poor shepherds in fields as they lay, in fields as they lay, keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. They looked up and saw a star shining in the east beyond them far, and to the earth it gave great light, and so it continued both day and night. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. There you go. You got your first Noel. I haven't rehearsed that song ever, but hopefully that pleased the people that asked for the first Noel. All right. Let me experiment. This is not an easy song, but again, I will try it because I love you guys. So a couple requests for this one. Let me get my starting note. Hold on 1 second. All right. All right, here we go. This is for Toby and a couple other people that requested this song. Hi, John. Oh my gosh. Love it that you're here. Who else requested this? Leslie requested this song. Toby requested this song, and Alicia. All right. Not fully rehearsed, but again, I'll do it for y'all. Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day walk on water? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would save our sons and daughters? Did you know that your baby boy has come to make you new? And this child that you delivered will soon deliver you. Mary, did you know that your baby boy will give sight to a blind man? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would calm the storm with his hand? Did you know that your baby boy has walked where angels trod? When you kiss your little baby, you've kissed the face of God. Mary, did you know the blind will see, the deaf will hear, the dead will live again, the lame will leap, the dumb will speak the praises of the Lamb. Mary, did you know that your baby boy is Lord of all creation? Mary, did you know that your baby boy will one day rule the nations? Did you know that your baby boy is heaven's perfect lamb? And the sleeping child you're holding is the great I am.
Mary, did you know? Mary, did you know? There you go. There's a little Mary, did you know? Since y'all requested that. Yeah. Oh, you were a little bah humbug before today. Well, Robert, we are here to bring you joy. Robert, if there's a song you didn't hear, let us know. I'm so glad I'm helping you up. Somebody came to the show last year and was like, honestly, I was feeling like a Grinch. And I came to this show and I felt so much better. So, yeah, I love that. The Pentatonics version of that song is like, blow your mind. Listen to it 6 times on repeat. It's so, Toby. Speaking of Pentatonics, it's just such a beautiful song. Love, love, love it. Side note, I haven't mentioned this yet on here. I think I might have mentioned it in the last show, but you guys, I'm so excited. I'm having Daniel Pink, New York Times bestselling author, who wrote, among other books, the book, The Power of Regret. He is going to be on the show on January 9th. Is that crazy? I'm so excited about this. Can't even tell you how stoked I am that he said yes. And we're going to have some giveaways on that show. So mark your calendar, noon to 1, January 9th. All right, I got 2 more shows, 2 more songs for you, not 2 more shows. We got 2 more songs. And then we're going to say, that's a wrap. Leslie, I'm so glad to hear that. And Robert, you're welcome. So let's do another accompanied one, shall we, friends? Let me go ahead and find where that is. All right. And here we go. A little bit of Amy Grant for you. This is one of my favorites. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is the new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no, man, but you can do the job when you're in town. Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we've made, walking in a winter wonderland. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter, walking in a winter, walking in a winter, oh wonderland. Got really into my dance there, missed my cue. But you know, it just sometimes is what it is. I don't have. There you go, Winter Wonderland, everybody. Oh, Toby, I'm glad another favorite. I had no idea. We did not consult ahead of this show, but I'm really glad I'm playing all your favorites. And Annie Lee, yes, with the emojis, nailing it. Robert, I'm so glad you're loving this. I'm so glad this is lifting your mood. And Leslie, yes, that book is life-changing, and Dan Pink is amazing. Laura, I don't have the link yet. The live show link is going to be posted this coming week, I believe. And then we'll make sure that you get invited to it. So stay tuned about that, but super stoked. So excited about it. All right, everybody, can you believe it? We're at our final little snippet of a song. It's almost like, burp, this is sad. But here we are. I want to, let's
see, I'm wondering if we should do, you know what? We're just going to do one more quick little fun one, and then I'm going to end it. Can we make this a 4-hour show? I might need some breaks. We're going to go ahead and channel that. This was not part of the plan, but we like to improvise here because it's fun and energizing. I sang this on Brian and Nancy's show on Saturday, and it's just a fun one. So I thought I would do this, and then we'll end with something that you all know, just one quick verse of it. So you know what's coming. I know, please don't go. Can you believe it's in an hour? It's so crazy. When we're having fun, time literally does fly. So here we go. You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Ba-dum-bum-bum, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. And one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, ho, 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 Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? And how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, yippee! Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. You'll go down in history. Okay, that's a little surprise. Yeah, like a light bulb. How perfect. Annie, I didn't even think about that connected to the poem. Y'all are way ahead of me on this. Okay, I'm going to send you off. I just want to say thank you all for such a wonderful gift that you've given me with the gift of your presence and support on this show for the past year. It's been so fun. I think we've had like 23 episodes every other Monday from noon to 1. Called Unmute Yourself. Again, Daniel Pink will be my first guest of the new year, January 9th from 12 to 1. Woo! All right. I'm going to send you off with a snippet of a song that you all know, just wishing you good cheer. So here you go. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your King. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for being here. And if you joined late, don't worry, because the second we stop this, you can go back and watch it from the beginning. And you can share this with your friends. You can share the link. There's also a link to the show on YouTube if you're not already connected with me on YouTube. Love it. Laura says, this was so nice. I've been so anti-Christmas, but I'm trying to be better this year, and this really helps. Yes, mission accomplished. Thank you all so, so much. Toby, I can hear you. I can feel that. I can feel it, you guys. Like, Merry Christmas to all of you. Whatever you're celebrating, if you're not celebrating Christmas, just wishing you joy and peace and love, and wishing you the best for the year ahead. I can't wait to see all of you again. I'm going to continue to be on here on, sharing things that I hope will bring you joy. And again, thank you so much. Thank you to Tim, my producer, who does such amazing work behind the scenes. I think my dad called him the Great and Powerful Oz, like from the Wizard of Oz. So the Great and Powerful Tim. So thank you all so much for joining. Feel free to drop in the chat what your favorite song was from the show today. Otherwise, again, we're just so glad that you're here and that you could join us. And I'll just play this instrumental on our way out. Thank y'all so much. Bye.